Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming to my live today. I am going to be a little bit slower at working on the hat because I'll show you my hand. I've got some pain going on in here, but I am going to work on it a little bit slower because it looks like Alicia wants to learn how to do this. I am so grateful for that. But yeah, it's just a little bit sore here, and so I'm going to be going a little slower today. Hi, Robbie. Thank you for coming. Yep, I'm just basically waiting for some people to come in here, and I've been doing a little too much, I think, and it's like, wow. Yeah, Nancy was saying, well, you didn't have to go live, and I says, yes, I do. Hi, Jane Doe. I'm having some issues with my hand. It's a little swollen over here, so I'm going to try some different things on. And there's 8th like. Thank you, Vera. Faye's Place is here. So good to see you. Way home from the weekend trip. Ooh, yes, you took 3 puppies, I think. Robbie? I think there was 3 of them that left your place. Thank you, Jane Doe. It's just that I've been doing too much, and this weather. Yes, that's what I was thinking. You took 3 puppies. And I know that I'm working on a shrug, so I understand the hand. Definitely, yes. But as I was sitting here, I was thinking about a way that I could still do this, because I know Alicia, autism's mom, she came in here earlier, and I wanted to be able to show her how I'm going to do this. Well, today I'm going to go a whole lot slower. And Bible in King James Version. Thank you for coming in. So I'm just going to start working on this, and I'm just going to rest this against here and just going a little bit slower today. Oh, Brandon. Oh, okay. Hi, Brandon. So you know how usually I go a whole lot faster than this? Well, I'm trying to be nice to my hand. And there's Judy Herman. No, Judy Herman, you're not late. I just started 3 minutes ago. You're not late. But as everybody's going to see, this lady's going to be going a little bit slower today. There's Joy Bartlett. Thank you for coming in. Yes, everybody. It's right in here in that pinky area. I'm just going to go a little bit slower on here, but I'm finding that having this resting on my lap, yeah, that's not a problem. Vera. Yeah, this is going to be a very beautiful hat when I get done with it, and I'll be happy. There we go. I think I'm going to push down with that other hand. Now, let's see. Set that down. Pendar, happy Sunday to you too. Sending hats and socks to the homeless in Milwaukee. Oh, wow. That is nice. Thank you, Penny. Your gift has been shipped out. Your prize that you got given to you. And hello, oh my gosh, Associate Minister, Reserve Deacon. Thank you for coming in. And Farm Wife, thank you for coming in. I have a knitting machine that I got, and I'm having issues with it right now, and it's a different brand than most people know about. It was making the section in between very, very loose. So I'm suspecting that I don't have the tension right or something. Because if I was able to use that crank style, these hats would be finished a whole lot faster. For sure. Okay. These looms are really nice. You're welcome. Okay, that's not feeling very good. I think I'm going to have to use my left hand to push this down. Hi, Alicia. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get done with the 25, and that's okay, you know? Then you just, like I'll show here, this is the E-wrap. One thing that I always wanted to let everybody know is when you're E-wrapping these, go all the way to the end. And I am not as fast as I usually am, but that's okay. Always put it on that peg, because then it doesn't unroll. So if the people that aren't moderators, if you want to do this, my link is going to drop in the chat. Type yarn. There's my link. And you can do let's see what my weather says it is here. It is 19 degrees where I'm at. I'm not going outside. So, Alicia, what, if you can see this, you hook it under and then you pull it over. Yes. I mean, I don't even think it's officially winter yet. I kind of need to give Nightbot some more commands to put out there, but it's going to be warm for the first week of winter. Okay. So like on the 21st or 22nd? Nova Scotia, it is snowing all day here. Oh my goodness. So Alicia, you're in Nova Scotia? Solstice is on the 21st. Okay. And we're on the 14th already. I know when I came home yesterday, it was kind of sprinkling snow a little bit. Yeah. Brrrr. You got that right, Jane Doe. It's supposed to be a high of 68 here on Christmas Day, probably going to rain. Oh my goodness. I live in Washington. Yes, I thought that you lived in Washington State, Judy. I used to live there with my parents from when I was like 11, 12 to 18. I have 2 sisters that live there right now. Next, more Snow Tuesday for us. So I'm going to sit this down instead of keeping it in my hand. And now wrap this thing. Well, Nancy, there's a fellow Ohio in here. In to rescue people. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you so much for praying for my it's more in the palm of my hand. It's like, oh, a little bit. Nancy, I know we're only an hour and a half apart. Oh my gosh, you're that close. There's another person that's about an hour or a half hour from her too. Hello, everyone. Yes, Brandon, have a blessed day and thank you. I kind of think what I need to do. Where did I live? I lived in, well, it's not called this anymore, but it was called Mount Lake Terrace. Then they changed the name to Briarwood. No, my sister lived in Mount Lake Terrace. I lived in Alderwood Manor. And then they changed it to Briarwood. They changed the name. I don't know why, but they changed the name to Briarwood. And then my dad got hurt. He worked at one of the he was a mechanic. And he got hurt. And then we moved to Everett, Washington for a little while. So yeah. We'd always go to Puget Sound. Ooh, raw, devil dog. Thank you for coming. You know, I was sitting in my car waiting for my brother and a friend to come out of Dollar Tree. and I watched two well-dressed Marines. And I was like, I yelled out my window, "Hoorah!" And they was like, "Oh, where's that coming from?" I don't know if they really figured out where it was. Hi, Beverly Moffat. Thank you for coming. Yeah. I had some fun that day. It was like, ooh. And there is James the Shade Tree Cook. On his channel, it just says Shade Tree Cook, but on his thing, it says the Shade Tree Cook. Yeah. I was sitting in that car in a handicapped spot and went, "Hoorah!" And they were looking around like, who said that? Yeah. Probably wasn't very nice of me not to let them know who it was. Oh my goodness. I am going to need to ice my hand when I get done with this, but I'm going to take it easy, not go so fast today. Oh, wow. I was in Washington until 1980, and then I haven't been back since. Even though I got two sisters there, and kind of like to get back there and see my oldest sister and my sister Marilyn. I haven't seen her in a while. Thank you, Jane Doe. And Karma. Hi, Karma. Lewis Acre Farm is in here. Thank you, everyone, for coming. $15 beautiful people in here. Have a blessed day, everyone. Certainly will. Sit that thing down and oh, I know where Grisham is. It's been a while. In fact, when Mount St. Helens blew, I was there. My brother was even closer to that Mount St. Helens when it blew its top. Kind of stuck there. But as you can see, this yarn is very thin. It's a three ply, so this is going to be a pretty lightweight hat. Live with Tarsha. I think I got that right. Hello. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming today. Oh. Is sports weight? Oh, okay. Mainstays, yes. I like going to kind of antique shops and looking and seeing what they have. And here we go. Jan is absolutely thrilled with her new puppy. Hi, Arlene. Thank you for coming. This is getting a little tight. Trying to push this back down. Usually when I have these like this 3-ply yarn is I'll put it with a 4-ply just to, if it's solid, I'll do it that way. But I wanted to see how these would look. It's just a 3-ply reversible. Put that on there. Hi, Lydia. Thank you for coming. Yes, plus the zip code. I remember the first time that I used Nightbot and I typed weather, Columbia. It didn't give Missouri. No, it didn't. And I'm like, that ain't working. Because there's more than one Columbia. It went out to the East Coast. Like, no, I don't live out there. Well, that's definitely not feeling too bad. And she's at 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Wind is blowing from the south at 10 miles an hour. And currently, humidity is at 41. So, Robbie, how many puppies do you have left? I know there was 10 of them. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm just going to do this kind of slow today. And that's okay. You know, my hand isn't feeling too bad right now. At my house, I was going to a friend that the fur are going to be taken care of by a group. Oh, that is great. Okay. Oh, wow. No, I did not know. They never our pets never live long enough. Because Denver, I'm thinking he's probably around 10, 11 years old. And how long do labs live? So sorry for your loss. Blue's only 6 years old. Here comes Ronald.
About that noise.
See, there's Ronald. He's got. So sorry for your fur baby. I really am. Robbie says hi to you, Ronald.
Hi, Robbie. Thank you.
I honestly think Karma they let us know when they're ready to go. I think they do. Passionately intrigued arts and more. Good to see you in here. I'm working on doing the next 25 on this, but my hand, yeah, they do. They really do. They're like, okay, yeah, Chihuahuas can live a long time. They really can. Bigger breeds of dogs, not as long, but you know, yes. And there is Barb at Bends Over Acres. Thank you for coming in. I'm hoping someday to be able to know how to make that tension on that cranking one. Trust me, that would be a lot of fun making this style. Oh, come on, stop flashing. Making this style of hat. Come on. I, if there's anybody in the background just watching, thank you for coming. And then my replay crew, thank you for coming back and being part of my replay crew. I know there's some people that can't be here at this time. Bella's breed was a silky terrier. She turned 15. Oh, wow. Yeah, this one's a different style hat that I make now. And of course, this one's a lot thinner. Like I said, this is a 3-ply. You can see once this gets to the 100 rows, it's going to be thin enough for someone that doesn't really want a very hot head. So I know some of the hats that I make a lot of people really sweat sometimes, and that's not good, especially if you're in your car. Now, yesterday when Ronald and I went to the farmer's market, I was sitting in my car letting it warm up because the tachometer was saying 1500, and I don't put it into gear back down my driveway, or because I don't want it up that high. So I sat there until it got to like 1,000. And because of the temperature outside, it was really cold in the car. And I put my wool blend hat on, and my head got warm then. Logan's mom gave her to me when Logan and I got together in June of 2011. She was 7 months old. She saved my life at least twice from diabetes crashes. Wow. Hi, Debbie Drock. You just woke up. Oh, I will definitely say a prayer for you. You've been sick, and that isn't good.
Let Debbie alone for also pray for it.
Debbie, my brother Ronald said he'll pray for you also. I had a when I was married, my ex-husband and I had a border collie, and I had a surgery and got a blood clot in one of my legs. And I kept trying to push Daisy away, and she wouldn't leave me alone. She didn't break skin, but she nipped me, and I started hurting. Went to the hospital and found out I had a blood clot in my leg. And at that hospital, they gave me one heparin shot and went back that Monday, and they couldn't find it. Found it nowhere. It was gone. It's like, just thank you, Lord. That's all I could contribute it to. But it was gone. just amazing how these animals can smell it. They know. Well, first for you and Debbie too. I too put my daily prayer list. Pray for you. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble with my down here below my little pinky. I've probably been doing too much crocheting because I haven't really been working on the hats. Yeah, definitely prayers for Debbie. Thank you very much. It just, because you're doing a repetitive movement, which causes inflammation and stuff like that. I do still have, wanted to let you guys know, I still do have Santa hats for purchase. If you want to go and look at the Santa hats that I have, and the coasters, I'm calling them coasters. I do have those, and I have lowered the price down on them. Kind of can't do that with the hats because it take me a long time to make. But there is men's Santa hats and there is women's Santa hats. And then, of course, I have the coasters. I've lowered the price on those. And that is in my post on my channel. And Nancy was nice enough to put up the other beanies, stocking caps, whatever you want to call them, that I have up there. Hi, Money Pit Homestead. Thank you for coming. Yes, I am staying warm because I'm not going outside. I'm not doing it. It has been cold, and I think I'm going to put my weather back in here so you guys know. There we go. That's what temperature is here. Last night it got down to 6, I think. Oh, okay. It's okay, but next time, please. Yes, it would work better because I'm having issues. I did not get my declaration for my insurance for my car. And I had to go over there the day before my insurance was going to end and get that done. So that I had my insurance card. So I've changed where my my declaration goes to my my P.O. box now. We got down to 18. Oh. Yeah, there was one time that I checked and it said 6. And I'm like, oh my goodness. There's Ann Arbor is 19, wind blowing from the northwest at 14 miles an hour. The current humidity of 61%. And there is Whistle Stop Homestead, Ed. Thank you for coming in. I'm not even going to count these rows, how many I've done. I'm just going to keep working on it and put that thing down. I think everybody sees that I am definitely, I don't know why. It's just something that has to do with the camera. If I move too fast, it'll start flashing and yes, James had shoulder surgery in his right shoulder. So he's recovering from that. You're so tired today. I am not sure if, I wanted to show you guys something. I've had this bottle for about 2 years. And this place here in Columbia is called Sawdust Studio. Oh, come on, stop. I got a sticker from him and I put it on this bottle. And then I added some more stickers to it. I added, come on, don't do that. Lisa. And look what I have on here. Red Dirt Rooster Road. I also have Hippie Cow Yays on here today. When did I first start knitting? And of course, there's Chris at Texas Raider 1122. And then this sticker isn't being made anymore because they're not the farm to table direct show anymore. So I put those on my bottle. I did not start doing this knitting until 2008. Doing the knitting needles, I started those when I was 18. But I haven't done the 2 knitting needles in a very long time. So. Then I had never really crocheted anything until I had this kind of this S loom that you make Afghans out of. And I didn't like what the edge looked like. And my sister, Christine, taught me how to double crochet. And then Nancy, of course, taught me how to do a rectangular granny square. My mom didn't really crochet. Relax blue. Good boy. No, I have not, Karma. That would be fun to learn how to do, because that would definitely probably make a blanket pretty quick. I tried broomstick. I make ribs a lot. Love them, but I just make them in a crock pot. And there's that yarn ball, that yarn ball. I think there's some people in here that haven't seen this. This is a yarn bowl that Todd Laginus made for me. This is, oh, come on, don't do that. Walnut, maple, and the little slits here, it's called Padook. Come on, slow down, Cameron. Wish that flashing would stop, but yeah, that. I wish that would stop. Come on. There we go. He made that. Yes, he did. And then he wouldn't let me pay for it. So I made his wife 3 different types of hats and a scarf. Simple Acres is probably not going to be live today. Bert just got up a bit ago and has to go back to work tonight. Oh my goodness. There are when I go to the senior center, there are some ladies there that might even know how to do that broomstick Afghan. That would really be neat to learn how to do. Sweet Pea Sid's inspiration. Thank you for coming, Sid. It's good to see you, my friend. Sydney, if you want to drop your link, type yarn in the chat, and Nightbot will drop your link. And if you want to find out what your weather is, type weather and your zip code, or really fun and super easy. Yeah, so do you use 2 broomsticks, or how is it done? I would love, I need to go to YouTube and find out how that's done. Super easy. That would definitely be lots of fun to learn. Learn some new things in my young age. Let's get that off there. 2 rods with plastic piece on either side, and you can adjust how wide you want your strip to be. Wow. Being made, it's interesting to watch. Thank you, Jane Doe. He waited for me to go and pick it up before he uploaded that video, so I wouldn't see what I was getting until I had it. Hi, don't you know? I love that channel name. Freezing my butt off here. Yeah, me too. Yeah, the temperature at my place is like 17, 19, whatever it is. It's not very warm here at all. It's pretty chilly today. So good to see all my friends here. 23 people in here. Wow. But yeah, I'm trying to be nice to my hand because I've been doing too much again. One stick, like the size of a broomstick, you crochet loops into the stick like you would knitting offhand. Offload them to the same way. Wow. There's Eagle Grove. She's 2 degrees.
Ooh. Oh. That is freezing.
Sweet Pea said, I like to watch this video. I'm getting into wood turning. I just started messing around with making crochet hooks. Bowls is something I want to get into. Oh, looks awesome. Yeah, this is a segmented, as you can see, it's a segmented bowl. That takes a lot of cutting and things like that. I've always wanted to learn to turn on a lathe. Hi, Auntie Jan. Thank you for coming. Your sweet puppy is something else. I'm so sorry. Hat pin lace. Well, it kind of depends on what part of the, some people call these beanies. Some people call them toques. My dad called them stocking caps. There's so many different terminologies for all of these things that are the same. Kind of really doesn't matter what you call them. Just kind of explain if it's in a different area that you call it this. There's one thing that I've always wanted to learn to do is those zigzag throws that have, it's like comes to a point up here and then comes back down. I've always wanted to learn how to do those. There we go. Overdrive and sleep. Yep. Hairpin. Yeah. I know that I sent Jane Doe a macrame and tatting book that I knew I was never going to, I wasn't going to learn macrame or tatting. So I sent it to her. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I seen my phone flash. I'll look at it later. Wow, I've almost been on here for an hour and no idea what. Alicia, I did want to, if you're in here, I did want to let you know one thing to make sure that you do. Been tatting for years. It's kind of like, hey, that's one thing I'm not going to learn. I was looking at the book and I'm like, no. My brother has done macrame. He also did this this thing that you put pins in and then you string this. I don't know what it's called, but you have this pattern and then you do different yarn, not yarn, but different metal things and stuff like that.
Metal and string.
and string.
I don't remember what the color either.
Kind of like all of us are a little bit of a crafter. Macrame, yeah. It was kind of a book that I had back on that shelf, and I thought, man, there's got to be somebody. And I showed it to her, and she says, oops. I used a tatting shuttle. Oh, okay. Let's see here. There we go. I think everything cycles back in. You know, what used to be old is now coming back again, and people are like, "Oh, this has never been done." Oh, yes, it has. Certainly has. But yeah, learning how to do different things is a lot of fun. I think anyway. Let's see how many rows I've got here now. Haven't even been counting at all. I got 16 rows already done. Wow. Had no idea. I loved clicking of shuttles tatting, but never done. I've done a few needle tatting projects. That's going to be. I know there was this one time I was. They had this kind of a. Oh, what would you call it? Showing old things being done, and there was this lady that was making lace, and I was like, "Wow, that is so cool." Is that what tatting is? You know, you have these different things that you have all these string on something and you bring it over and, you know, and crisscrossing it. I've also watched people do uh, weaving on looms, small looms, bigger looms. Wow. I can't believe it's already been an hour. Well, everybody, thank you for coming. I'm going to go ahead and put my hand in some ice and stuff and check out some other lives that are going to be going on. Oh, that's bob and lacing. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what that is. But yeah, thank you all for coming. And next week, I will be doing this again. I think I'm going to be taking a break from working on things, you know, so that my hand can get this done. And everybody, Money Pit will be going live, and so will Wild Huckleberry will be going live later today at 6 o'clock. Go and check out some other channels and have a great day, everybody.